Hi Taurus, welcome to your August 2020 reading. For this reading, I will be pulling an oracle card to start off with. And this oracle card will be a main energy of the read. It will set the tone. For this, I'll be using the Fairies Oracle by Brian Froud and Jessica Macbeth. Below, I'll provide some links for you. My social media, my email, and my Etsy shop, Lunar Light and Shadow at Etsy.com. I've got handmade jewelry for sale in that shop right now. So go check that out. After I pull the oracle card, I will do a tarot spread for you. So let's see what the fairies have to say for Taurus. Okay, we have the Piper. The Piper is all about music and harmony. Inspiration. I believe. Let's see what the book has to say about the Piper. Card 24, breaking down to a 6. Home, harmony, love, marriage, energy with the 6. So maybe, you could be involved in a musical project. You could be involved in something that's just, you're feeling very harmonious. So the Piper, music, order, harmony, seduction, and empathy. To get what you want, the Piper recommends that you try politely request and gentle, patient persuasion, and then wait, quietly welcoming for it to come to you. Seek harmony and tranquility in yourself and the world around you. Use tenderness and gentleness. This card speaks of a time of harmony, creativity, and increasing order. It tells of communication without words, the music of empathy, and the awareness of the feelings and concerns of others. This is a time to pay attention to the subtlety of others' expressions of feelings and ideas. Look past the surface and listen as you would to a beguiling melody on the very edge of hearing. He also plays melodies in your dreams, which may be filled with meaning and importance, and then he leaves it up to us to understand what they mean. This may also be a good time to be aware that others may be listening to us with sensitivity and clarity, so much so that they may hear what we are truly saying more clearly than we do ourselves. This card may also signify musical talent or ability, or it may be suggesting that the use of music is in some way important at the present time. So, I think that the Piper is calling upon you, Taurus, to listen to what is not being said in a situation, to feel what situations are harmonious, which ones aren't. It's telling you that words aren't necessarily the best way to achieve clarity at the moment. Open up your mind, open up your heart to the frequencies on the air. Okay, Taurus. What are some current energies for you? Two cards fell out. Okay, so we have the Ace of Water and the King of Fire. So the King of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So what I'm getting for current energies here is, what's there? You're in a place of maturity, of confidence, and you're actively seeking new love, or you were actively seeking new love and you recently met somebody new that you really that's really piqued your interest with the Ace of Cups here. And I'm feeling that you attracted this person by being in this King of Fire energy. Very outgoing, very active, very confident, very mature, with it being a king here. I see the King of Fire as being Aries energy, and the Ace of Water is just water energy embodied, like it's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. What are some past energies here? The Eight of Water, the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups can talk about you walking away from a certain situation, but it can also just talk about you being in pursuit of love. It doesn't have to necessarily mean walking away from something, but it can signify, walking away from a love situation, from partnership. But I don't know. I think more of what I'm getting here with this Eight of Cups in the recent past is you recently were just kind of in the pursuit of, you know, the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, wish fulfillment and emotional fulfillment. So you're, you know, I mean, you had your eye out for someone, and it looks like you may have found someone here with the Ace of Cups. I see you strutting around in this King of Fire energy, you know, embodying the 8 of Cups here. And lo and behold, someone appears. What's coming towards you? The 6 of Earth, the 6 of Pentacles, balance. 6 is a number of harmony, love, a number of the home. So, you know, this is a connection that you've made. It, you know, looks like this could bring balance to you, Taurus. Harmony. The 6 of Pentacles can also talk about charity. I'm not really feeling that here. In this situation, I'm being called back to the Piper here. Remember, don't rely on words at this time. Rely on your feelings. Rely on what is unspoken. To, you know, fill this situation out. What are your hopes? The 5 of Fire, 5 of Wands. It's an interesting card to be in the hopes position. 5s are all about change. They can, and variety. The 5 of Wands can talk about physical conflict. And that being in the hopes position, I'm getting that you know, maybe you are hoping for some variety in your love life, some, you know, maybe you are hoping for some conflict that's to some certain extent, to, you know, order from chaos type of thing. In this card, she really has the look of like disagreement on her face. I don't know if you can see that, but you know, maybe you are hoping for some disagreement, for some, you know, so you can kind of figure some things out. Because disagreements can really, when you get into like a disagreement with somebody, it can really be quite telling about who that person is and how they handle conflict. Because, you know, I mean, that's a big thing. How you and your partner handle conflict is huge for the relationship. So maybe you're kind of hoping to discover something in that arena. Let's get a card for fears. The 4 of Air, which is the 4 of Swords. rest, recuperation. 4 is a number of building a solid foundation. So maybe you are fearful that you're not getting the rest and recuperation that you need. Maybe you feel like you don't have the time, but for something like that, you need to make the time, because you fear that without this, you're not getting the rest that you need to make sure that a solid foundation can be built in the relationships that or this particular relationship. Yeah, I'm really feeling that there's just this, there's really just one person that you kind of have your eye on here. Get the rest and rejuvenation that you need to stay in a stable energy. Strengths in this situation is the 7 of Pentacles. So this 7 of Pentacles, or the 7 of Earth, this has been coming out in every single reading that I've done in the past couple days. Everyone. It's kind of weird. Anywho, so your strengths is the 7 of Earth, which is a great card to have in that position. The 7 of Pentacles talks about planting seeds and just kind of chilling out and waiting for the results, not really knowing what they're going to be. And in this situation, I feel like it's pretty new, so how could you know? But I feel like, that you have a very good way about you when it comes to planting seeds, building this strong foundation. So that's a strength of yours in this situation, is being able to plant those seeds and patiently wait. And whatever the seeds that you're planting, they do have a lot of strength behind them. So, when you're planting seeds, you're like, I'm planting these seeds. I don't know what's going to happen with them. Just know, Taurus, that this is in your strengths position. These are strong seeds that you're planting. They have a lot to them. Let's get a card for weaknesses, please. The 4 of Earth, the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles can talk about holding on to things that we shouldn't necessarily be holding on to. This particular 4 of Pentacles it almost looks like she's like presenting a gift in this one, which is interesting. But this is in the weaknesses position. And so what I'm getting with this one is that you may be having a difficult time letting go of certain things that you need to let go of. That's very typical. You meet somebody new that you really like, and all of a sudden all these past traumas start to come up sometimes. These fears, it's not unusual. So, you know, take some time to kind of let go of some things that you need to let go of. Down here in the challenge position, we have the Four of Air and the Four of Earth. So these both talk about solid foundations. So in making sure that you are building solid foundations, you know, take some time to reflect on what it is that you need to let go of to move forward in a stable way. Let's get an advice card for Taurus. This guy wanted to come out. Transformation. This is the Death card. Scorpio energy. Again, the number 13 breaking down to a 4. Solid foundations. And the advice position with this is I'm getting that there does need to be some kind of transformation that needs to take place for this balance to come in. And I'm really getting strong, you know, 4 energy down here in the challenges section. Ask yourself what is needed to build a solid foundation. You know, what are the things that build a solid foundation? What are the things that create balance? Equal give and take. That's important in any dynamic. Equal give and take. It's definitely one of the things that builds a solid foundation. Honesty is another one. So, you know, make sure you do take some time to rest your mind, rejuvenate your mind. Figure out what it is you need to let go of. And kill those things off here with the Death card. Because once you eliminate these things, it opens the door and creates room for new and better things. So, and I mean, you know, a lot of times whatever it is that you're holding on to is just old thought patterns, energy, ways of thinking things should be, perhaps. You know, whatever's not serving you anymore, whatever's not there for serving your highest good, just let it go. Kill it off. Throw that shit out. Okay, I'm going to pull one more card, and that's going to be the unconscious card. So this could be something that is present but is not fully illuminated to you at this time. The Nine of Earth, the Nine of Pentacles. Achieving abundance independently. So you may not realize that this is happening, but through this, you are achieving material abundance, and you're doing it independently. You know, I do see you in this, coming from this mature energy, active, loving energy here with the King of Fire. You know, and you may be, this may be a signifier that you are thinking that you need somebody else to achieve this abundance, but you don't. I mean, this kind of thing is achieved independently. Okay. Thank you, Taurus, for watching. Leave me a comment, ask me a question, like, share, subscribe, shoot me an email, check out my Etsy shop. I hope you resonated with this. If you did not, I hope you gained some kind of insight from this reading, as there is always little tidbits of information, little messages to be heard in tarot. Okay, Taurus, thank you so much, and I hope that you join me next time.